Man, that was an exhausting battle with Starscream. Yeah, always trying to take over the world and outshine Megatron when we all know he's never gonna do it. I'm gonna watch some TV. Ooh! Is that Yin Yang Yo? The Yin Yang Yo from Jetix? Yep, underrated classic. Let's watch.
2 episodes later.
Whoa, that was peak! What's peak? Hey Prime, we were just rewatching Yin Yang Yo. That one show with the Tiny Toons looking particular characters and the Kung Fu Panda looking master? Well, they do look like those shows. It'd be really cool if you were to make a review on it. Great idea, Prime. Bulkhead, let's transform and roll out. Hey, that's my line. To the dojo! Wait for me, Bumblebee! Hello guys, I'm Bumblebee, and I'm Bulkhead, and welcome to another episode of NASCAR Sonic Fan TV Reviews. Today, we're going to be reviewing on a Jetix show cartoon from 2006, Yin Yang Yo! Yin Yang Yo originally aired on the Jetix block on Toon Disney, later to be known as Disney XD, and is currently streaming on Apple TV+. The series first aired a sneak peek on August 26, 2006, and then officially premiered with an all-day marathon on September 6 of that year. The series ran for 2 seasons and ran into the Disney XD rebrand when it aired its remaining episodes until April 18, 2009. This show is a classic from Jetix, airing alongside the likes of Super Robot Monkey, Team Hyperforce Go, Monster Buster Club, Spider-Man, and Power Rangers. It's about a pair of twin rabbits who learn the art of Wu Fu, which is magical kung fu, and they're taught by their master Yao, the last panda on the planet. Each episode features a different villain, and each time they stop the forces of evil from their rule. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the descriptions. To start off, we have the heroic sibling bunny duo of Yin and Yang, who fight together to stop the forces of evil every single day. Yin often represents the mystic side of Wu Fu. She embodies a more tactical, innovative, and disciplined approach to situations, though she can also be opinionated and sassy. While Yang, on the other hand, is the master of might side of Wu Fu. He is a rash loudmouth and loves brawls and chaos, preferring to act before he thinks. They tend to get on each other's nerves at times, but at the end of the day, they're still brother and sister who love and care for each other. Next up, we have Master Yo, who serves as both the teacher and father figure for Yin and Yang. And in the series, he is the last known panda in the world. And with his knowledge and wisdom, he is able to teach Yin and Yang the basics of Wu Fu fighting as well as special techniques and abilities. In his younger days, he used to be a Kung Fu master, but nowadays just sits at home being lazy that he is. And he may lack parenting skills, but he still cares about Yin and Yang. Next up we have Lena, who is a recurring character of the Yin Yang Yo series. She is the daughter of a wealthy farmer and lives on a farm with her father. She has a mature and tough and also smart and tomboyish personality. She is pals with Yin and is Yang's girlfriend. She will later go on to join the Wu Fu army and becomes a Wu Fu knight, fights alongside Yin and Yang to defeat the forces of evil. Next up we have Dave, who is a supporting character in the series, and he is a magical talking tree stump who lives a low life and is considered pathetic by his friends. Many times, he is often caught in crossfire of battles or hurt in some way by friend and or foe. He's considered whiny and talks non-stop about his family of trees and is never noticed. As discovered, Dave has the ability to communicate and manipulate non-sentient plants. Next character we have is Coop, who is a recurring side character from the series. He is best described as a skittish and cranky nerd who appears to be scared of any threats and has a huge crush on Yin. And at first she tries to avoid him at all costs, but later after discovering his dark side, she eventually returns his attraction for her. He also tends to be the voice of reason, as he will berate anybody who is doing bad stuff. But he also tends to be a coward who tends to run away from any type of confrontation, whether that be vocal or physical. Next up we have Roger Jr., who serves as also a side character from the series. He is a playmate as well as follower of Yang. He tends to have a simple-minded yet attentive and lively personality and mindset. However, he oftentimes doesn't seem to be aware of his own true strength, which can cause destruction and vandalism on occasions. But he tends to live a civilized life overall. And his parents, Roger's Sr. is a fearsome father, monster villain at work, but a meek family man at home, while his mother, on the other hand, tends to be a strict and fearsome head of the household. And now let us get to the villains. The first villain of the category is called the Evil Cockroach Wizard, who is one of the two main villains of the series. He is an insect criminal who seeks world domination and is also gifted with black magical powers and telekinesis. And while doing this, he also tends to outdo his own brother and win his mother's affection, but over time, he has failed constantly. Herman is the firstborn child and older brother to Carl, who is a super strong ant and muscular cruel warlord and treats Carl poorly and wins their mother's affection. And he oftentimes treats Carl poorly, which motivates him to outdo him at certain evil things. Edna is the mother of both Carl and Herman, who is a recurring character who lives with both of them, in which she favors Herman over Carl and tends to berate Carl for his failures and doesn't show as much affection as she does to Herman. Next villain we have is Ultimus, who is a recurring villain from the franchise. He is best described as boastful and a dim-witted moose-like creature who is a martial arts teacher and a lackey of the Nightmaster, who later joins the League of Evil. He is best known for his ultimate moose fighting style, his mechanical antlers that function as weapons, and has a habit of referring to himself as the third person and insulting people by calling them little girls. Next villain we have is Zana, who is a recurring minor villain of the franchise. He is an evil toy robot like Megatron who was created by Life Fairy and was once Yang's favorite toy but was abandoned and discarded by him, and was on a mission to take revenge on Yang ever since. And he is best described as being not taken seriously and having a childlike, tends to whine a lot personality, and occasionally snappish. He constantly overestimates himself in addition and has a habit to loudly brag about his plans. Next villains we have are the Chung Pao Kitties, also known as the CPK, and are a trio of recurring antagonists from the franchise. They perform as a glam rock band while secretly committing crimes such as theft, blackmailing, and vandalism. The trio is a pun to the popular Powerpuff Girls and Hello Kitty franchises. They may tend to look cute and act innocent at first, but when they're caught red-handed doing something bad, they tend to show their true colors and have a personality of being tough and ruthless. Next villain we have is Serenoia, who is a recurring villain from the animated franchise. She serves as a powerful sorceress and is a master of disguise with a deep hatred for men because her brother used to get more attention than her during her childhood. And because of this, she always tends to use her magical powers to try to free Yin from the Wu-Fu trading and tries to get Yin to join her, but oftentimes her schemes tend to fail. Our next villain we have is Podscum, who is a recurring street-talking fish villain from the animated series. He operates inside a golden robot suit and is often personalized by greedy recklessness and loud speaking in a distant sling-heavy Superfly style. In an episode of Season 1, he tries to steal Master Yo's golden chair. He may have not had many appearances, but he will return in an episode later on in the series where him and the other villains are having a picnic together. Next character is Kraggler, who is a recurring side character and occasional villain from the series. He is an ancient and senile gargoyle who can steal youth from others to gain power. He once was a proud, self-confident, and reckless warrior seeking dominance and rulership, but now in his older age is a grumpy Gramp who seeks for silence and peace. And despite his age, he still serves very proud in his character, exceeding and demanding respect from youngsters. And when he feels disrespected or gets treated rudely, he becomes angry and uses youth abortion powers to teach his victims a lesson. Next villain we have Fastidious, who is a recurring villain from the series. He appears as a cute hamster who is infamous for suffering from the fear of dirt and germs, and he turns himself into an obsessive neat freak who seeks to clean up the world literally and by any means necessary. Smoke and Mirrors are the iconic villainous sibling duo, with Smoke being an aggressive, loud, sword-wielding female warrior and tries to trick Yang into falling in love with her and making him her forever friend champion. And Mirrors, on the other hand, is Smoke's brother and a rival whose appearance and has spiky hair and recruits Yin to be his opposing champion, forcing the rabbit twins to fight each other. The Night Master is a dark overlord in an evil villain class all by himself with such a big ego and is an overarching main villain of the first season of Yin Yang Yo. He is a very powerful and dangerous sorcerer who was defeated by Master Yo more than 100 years ago, but has returned, and his plans are for world domination and to erase all of Wufu, seeing that he has a huge grudge against it. Erraticus is the name of a recurring character and an overarching main villain of the second season of the series. He is an ancient demonic Gryphon that ruled as a Night Master over 100 years ago until he was defeated by unknown means, and now has returned to rule again. And he is best described as malicious and tends to be boastful in personality, and he is extremely self-centered and doesn't show empathy to others, nor is he loyal to his minions. And speaking of Erraticus's minions, they are a team of 4 powerful villains from the series who serve as personal guards to Master Erraticus, with Elemental being telekinesis and telepathic female leader of the group, Instructor Bob, an armored living wrecking ball who is practically invincible, Rubber Chucky, a clumsy but gifted shapeshifter, and Molecule Lars, a master of molecular manipulation. And that does it for all the character descriptions. Fun fact, the creator Bob Boyle also made Wow Wow Rosie from Nick Jr., which premiered around the same time. Another fun fact, Yin Yang Yo was not the only show to officially premiere on September 4, 2006, but PBS Kids first premiered the Curious George TV series on the same day. So how do we rate the show, Bulkhead? Well, I'd give this show a 9.999 out of 10. Well, that wraps up this review. We'll see you in the next one. Man, that was quite an exhausting battle with Starscream. Always trying to take over the— Wait a minute, we already did those lines. Whoops, force of habit. That was a great review you guys made. That's cause that was a great show Bob Boyle made. I'd ask for a 3rd season or a reboot, but we'd be too much to ask. You know what other show from Jetix deserves a reboot? Hyperforce Go! I agree! Nostalgia guys.